What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Yo, this is Tony Terry, and you're watching Dope Living TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver, and whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
What's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Yo, welcome to Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Let's see. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. Check us out. Come and see.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let's start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. What's up, y'all? We got a good show today. It's just us. What up, Gina? Am I having technical difficulties here?
No.
Am I? Everything good? Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey, did anybody watch the State of the Union? It was funny to me.
Hilarious. Almost 2 hours.
Hilarious. Almost 2 hours. The longest one ever. Who does that? Anyway, tonight, man, want to talk about borrowing, lending, okay? And I'm not talking about going to a bank in this. I'm talking about real life people. You, me, your friends, your cousins, borrowing and lending. There was an old saying a long time ago, and I guess it still holds today. Neither a borrower or a lender be. Are you a lender?
No.
You just give.
No. That's the easiest way to lose friends.
We're gonna get into that. We're definitely gonna get into that because that is one of the questions I want to ask you guys about that. The friendship aspect of it, okay? If that friend, you loan a friend money and they don't pay it back, but you see that friend posted on Facebook, posted on Instagram that they are out at dinner at this very expensive restaurant, that they got this new car, but
call them while they live. Hey, give my $500.
You know what? It really depends on the amount of money. If it's not a huge amount of money, that's just somebody that I don't have to worry about asking me for money anymore.
You know what though?
Reserved.
Go ahead, man.
I have reserved it to like this. Hey, if you borrowed some money from me, you know you owe me. But if you don't pay me back, I just let it go. You know what I mean? I ain't got no time. Life's too short for that shit, you know.
And they don't ever have to worry about asking you ever again.
They the one got to look over their shoulder, not me.
Reggie said, "I give, not lend, as I don't want to fall out over money." Period.
Okay,
but you can't give to everybody either.
No, you can't.
You know, because then you become that crutch. Now you give it, they're gonna ask you again. They're going to ask you again, and they're going to ask you again and again and again. So be honest now. If you loan money, do you really expect it back, or are you just buying their loyalty?
Well, I tell you the truth. Whenever I loan money out, I don't expect it back. I really don't. I mean, I have family members that I probably can collect about $200,000 from family members only, you know.
Yeah, and you know, it's something my mother always told me. If you don't have it and you can't, if it's something that you can't go on without having it, then don't lend it.
That's true.
If you expect it back or you need it back, especially if you need it back, don't lend it.
Yeah, that's so true.
Okay, then you have to use different terminology there. Don't say lend. You're just giving it, okay? Because think about this. If you lend somebody some money, if they never paid you back, would you still mess with them?
Yeah.
If you loan them some money and they never paid you back, you still mess with them.
Yeah.
Again, it
I mean,
depends on the dollar amount. If it's a
it
huge
depends on
amount of
who it is.
money,
It depends on who it is
I'm
too.
gonna hunt you down.
You know, you got family members, like I said, that that you're alone. You know you're alone, and you know you're gonna get it back. That's if you expect it back. You know, I usually, like I said, I give it. You know, just be done with it versus worrying about it. And like Gina just said, I'm not gonna loan money out that I got to take care of some business with. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't have it. Is my answer. I don't have
think
it.
about it. If a person is asking you to borrow money from you, you've known that person for a while because they feel they're comfortable, right? And so you know your people, you know your friends, you know the ones who not gonna pay you back. So you know if you lend it to that one that you know don't pay people back, you know you're taking a risk.
Yep.
Hey, you said my money's funky. When I ask for it back, they say shit like, I give you that funky ass $40, but it wasn't funky when you asked me for it.
I know how you gonna come like that though. I'm with you, D. How you gonna come like that? I give you your funky money back. Don't have no attitude. You came very what's the term? In needy.
Right. You was on
now
the
you gonna have
receiving
an
end.
attitude about it. I would, you know what I would say? You know what? Keep that funky $40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. And that kind of leads to the other stuff too. If they never paid you back. If the relationship changed after you gave them the loan and they didn't pay it back, can you say that the relationship was never solid?
I could say if it changed, then it wasn't as solid you thought it was. I mean,
and good riddance.
And yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, they the one got to watch me coming down the street. I ain't got to watch them.
You know what? They're gonna need you before you need them. They're gonna need you again. And don't dare ask me for another $1.
All right.
I think I'm gonna put that on one of the shirts.
Ask you for a ride.
I'm gonna put that on one of the shirts. You gonna need me before I need you. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hey, how many times do you have to help somebody before you realize that you're just their emergency fund? Shit, going off. Sit down. Shut up. But Mo, how many times do you have to do that? How many times you got to help somebody? And I put help in quotes, okay? I don't know.
It depends. Like I said, if it's a person that's doing what they say they're gonna do when I help them out, I'm cool with it. It don't matter how many times, as long as they do what they say they're gonna do. But again, like I said earlier too, if I don't have it, then I don't have it, and they should understand that.
But I have loaned. How you do the air quotes? Because I'm not used to that. But I have loaned to my children, and they ask it as a loan, and I didn't get it back, and it didn't faze me.
Right.
So I think it depends on the relationship and the person.
Yeah, because that's your kids. Okay, you do what you do for your kids, because everything that you do for your kids is a learning experience anyway. Okay, but it's helping family strength, or is that just a lack of boundaries?
Well, I've always had that question asked. What do you do? What you've been doing to do what you do? And I give them that. I hate to get on the soapbox, but I get on the soapbox to tell them what's up, what's really good. What you need to do is this. If you're asking this question, then you need some advice. And usually that kind of stuff usually happens when you don't have it to give to them. Well, I didn't do this again. Emergency on your part is not one on mine. You know what I mean? I'm not going so I mean, again, I done been known to be real cold about, not giving cash, even though if I had it. But I've been known to be real cold about it. Well, they call me cold. I just think it's just what it is. I'm just telling the truth.
But you got somebody that keep coming up to you all the time.
Yeah.
So my thing is this.
I have.
My thing
is that family members. But,
Okay, family or not, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, at what point, if they always need money, are they struggling or are they just comfortable depending on you because they know you're gonna say yeah?
I gotta agree that they comfortable coming to me. I'm the I'm the low fruit on the tree. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna come to me first, and then they're gonna catch the other resources wherever they may be.
Yeah, but you know what? You have to at some point learn that you have to step away and they'll figure it out. You have to step away so that they will figure out
how to get it taken
solutions to their problems. You know, otherwise you will become a crutch. It's hard to do with your children because you don't want to see them struggle and you want them to be in a better place than you were in. And so
they're
it's
gonna get that
easy
lecture though, right?
Step in there and, you know, try to figure out the problems, always have the solution. But when you step back, you'll find out they'll come up with a solution.
But they're gonna get some words from you, right? Especially, I thought so. You're gonna get some words. It ain't gonna be just
not all the time. The word might just be no. And that's it.
But we're gonna get to that too. Okay. But if you're at what point does your compassion for these people, not necessarily your kids, but what point does compassion become stupidity?
You mean like you felt like you've been used?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They always come to you.
More, yeah. It's been like, look, you only gonna kick me once and you know, run away with it, but not gonna do it 2 times, especially if they ain't paying me back. Why the hell would you come back in my face again? You know?
Yeah, I can't even answer that because I don't get to that point with people. I'm not gonna get to it. I never loan to my friends. My friends never ask me. I don't ask them. I have friends that I've been friends with for over 20 years, and not in those 20 years, we have never asked each other for money because I know that's the end of a relationship, and I cherish my friends. So we knew the boundaries was not to ask each other for any money, and we're still friends. So if I do something, it's because I want to, and if I want to do it, I don't have any regrets.
Okay.
I have been that one, you know, like, I'm gonna tell you, it's some times where, you know, let's all go on this little mini vacation, and you get to the spot to go on this little mini vacation, and they need some money to get in the spot. Guess who they? we done went 400-500 miles. You know, what I'm gonna say? No, leave your ass at the door, or you gonna pay? They know I'm gonna pay. You know, you're gonna get.
I have a story when you're done, Mo.
I got a story too. I got one too.
But you're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get both barrels and a cock over. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be no easy time. You know.
My mom will be 82 years old this year, right?
Oh.
She has never stopped telling this story about taking her brother to New York, going on a trip with her brother, and they got there and he only had $6. I don't know how many times I have heard that story. My uncle has passed away, and my mother still tell that story. So
she said, this Nick only had $6.
She still talk about, I got all the way to New York and he don't have but $6 in his pocket.
Oh Lord,
still talk about that.
So check this out. I was getting ready to go to New York with 2 other people because we were trying to make a deal for a radio station, right? I said it's my first time. I want to be a radio station owner. So yeah, let's go. So. And I was invited, so they paid for my ticket, and they told me everything, the itinerary, told me where I was going to stay, all of this stuff. Okay, we get to New York, and we get to the hotel. I ain't got no room. I'm like, okay. Wait a minute, bro. It gets worse. They didn't have no room either. All right. So it's like, well, we figured since we paid for the ticket, you could pay for the room.
Shit, get back on the plane, go home.
I'm like, that wasn't a part of the package that you guys told me about. I'm coming down there to negotiate for the radio station, and you guys didn't bring anything else but your clothes.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? I paid for the room. All right. And they took such advantage because when I got the amenities, it was a nice hotel. I paid for it. But the amenities that they started using because they was in that room, you know, chips cost $5, man. Okay,
Right. Drinks cost $22 a bottle.
Come on,
A little bit.
they went in. So you know what I did? I went to the meeting, which wasn't what I thought it was going to be because they didn't. They after they were told how much the radio station was going to be and what we needed to contribute. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Let's go. They said, well, Greg, we ain't got that kind of money.
Got no money.
I'm like, dude, what are we down here for? Why would what? I'm mad. Okay. And so I wound up not even doing the deal because I wasn't going to pay theirs and mine. I thought we were going to do a partnership, but I haven't talked to them since.
Shit.
I have not talked, and it's been years. I haven't talked to them since. But you know, let me ask y'all this: if you say no, and the person distances themselves, did you just lose a relationship, or did you just lose a bill?
I have lost a relationship from back.
Or did you lose a bill? I think I lost the bill. I'm cool with I'm cool with the relationship. I lost both. I lost the bill and I lost the relationship. I'm cool with the relationship not being there, but I'm glad it ain't got to come out of my pocket.
Right. That too.
You know.
But then, you know, sometimes being generous, sometimes in giving, you get taken advantage of. I got a relative, I'm not gonna say no names, but I done bought cars for, you know, just so they can get from A to B. And tell them, hey, this is A to B right now. This ain't nothing you're gonna be putting no $1,000 in, you know, 2 weeks from. Well, they did not appreciate it because okay, I was looking at the I bought not one but two, but the second car, which was a lot nicer car, they decided they wanted it to warm up. So they left it running in front of the apartment complex. Shit. Blackhead Pussy came, rolled up, and took that bad boy. They stole it.
Keys and all. The keys. Yeah, I mean, that's an
everything.
Easy target.
They still ain't found that car. But anyway, I said, damn, that's messed up. So that's now, funny. You know, suddenly they want me to take them back and forth and all that.
Not in the caddy, bro. Not in the caddy.
Well, no, I didn't have a caddy then. I think I had some little bit. Oh, I did have a Cadillac then. I sure did.
Oh, not in the caddy. You can't get my car.
Well, you know, which I don't mind. Hell, I let them use it if they wanted to, but they don't care. I mean, they take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as a relative, and I love them to death, but, you know, I had to kick the crutch off of them. Mary Ann said, baby, you just being you're doing too much. You know, and she gives, she's giving, you know. So, I mean, and to a point to where it's like, oh, this is starting to hurt, you know. And then the last thing I did was I was going to co-sign, but they ended up getting a car eventually, and they did exactly what I told them to do. I ended up buying another little car. I paid like $2,000 for it, you know, a little Mazda 6. And it was clean, you know, it had high miles on it. But the dang car, they drove the thing back and forth to GI and everything 2 or 3 times. And it ran good. Until they had a wreck in it. And of course, they tried to drive it around Nashville. Like, you can't do that. You know, and it's falling apart. And anyway, they eventually traded that car in and got the insurance money from the wreck and finally bought a brand new car. Man.
Should have been your car, your name on it.
Well, actually, I gave the car, and, you know, they were talking about, well, I get the money. I still ain't seen the money.
There you go.
Not for neither one of them.
That's
but
terrible.
Me being relative that I am, you know, it is what it is.
So this is a question, the next question I should have asked on the relationship roundtable, but I didn't. So I'm going to ask it to y'all now. If you are dating, and that person asks you for money early on in the relationship, is that a red flag or is that just real?
Yeah.
Bold as hell. That's bold as hell. Really?
First of all,
you need how much?
The first problem, you got a problem when you're asking a woman for money.
Oh,
that's the first red flag. And even on the flip side, it's just a red flag if I'm just starting to date you and you asking for money.
Why you ask that question? Hey, fam, what's going on? Why'd you ask that question?
Hey, Nat.
Lewis said, "Damn right."
I think everybody would say. I mean, who's gonna say no? It's not a red flag. Yeah, you was on something anyway, and you probably going down the list.
Yeah, I could. You know what? I'm not going to do that. Don't ask me. You know, if you're in a relationship and you truly want to be with this person, they shouldn't have to ask you. You notice their pattern, they notice your pattern. You give and take naturally without having somebody having to ask. Okay, and if you're a man, of course, you know you see your girl struggling. You at her house, y'all doing things at her house. You occupying time. Help out. Drop a couple of dollars. Say here.
Yeah, how far in the dating stage though?
Yeah, true. But if
it depends on time. Yeah, it ain't gonna be no 2 weeks. And you talking about, baby, I need you to help me with my rent.
Right.
Well,
no.
That's what I'm saying.
You're looking for somebody to help you in the first place.
Don't ask though. She shouldn't have to ask if that's the case. So, Natalie said red flag. Okay, yeah, man. And Lewis said 1 weekend. Can you pay my rent? Hell no.
She already gonna think you a mark.
You are a mark. She asked you for rent money. You are a mark officially.
You a simp. That's when you have to say no. And that's it.
What's the word?
What's that, Gina?
What's the word you used?
Simp.
Simp.
You a simp.
That's what you said.
Hey, does financial struggle make somebody undateable though?
No.
What?
Everybody fall hard on their luck. It all depends on their ambition and if they have any get up and go. And you'll identify that because personalities don't change.
So bring in another part of that. So if you helping them, you know, you see the ambition, you see the potential in this person, what man or lady, and you help them build them up. And once they get to that point, they leave.
Ooh.
Were you a partner or were you just a stepping stone?
I had that happen.
What was the last part of the question?
Were you a partner or were you just a stepping stone for them? Did they use you?
I would feel used. I wouldn't go that far out though. I'm telling you, you have to have your radar on because there's so much out here. You just have to have. I wouldn't go that far out. I mean, if you're talking 5-10 years, that's different. Yeah, I will feel used because I thought we were partners and I thought we were building something. But then you have to also, if there's no ring, you have to know that can happen. It's a possibility that can happen.
Yeah.
Even with a ring, but you know, most of the time without a ring, it happens quicker, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, the imposter takes off the mask. So, I mean, it depends on how long they want to play that masquerade. You know, how long they want to play the game. And you know, I think everybody beat them to the punch, but you already know you don't need it.
That's stopping from asking.
That's right.
Play that game. I mean, they playing it. You play it too. Right. I hear you.
My whole thing with that was, you know, I got so close to getting played, it wasn't even funny, and it was about a car. You know, been in a relationship.
You and these cars, Mo.
I was gonna say, Gina, everything about a car with him. Don't Mo, leave cars alone. Walk.
Well, no, it wasn't. It was a deal to where I'd help a young lady out with a car. And what it is I fixed the car. And once she got that mug moving and rolling, she didn't stop by my house no more. But once she got it moved, once I got it going and moving, that was it. She just needs somebody to buy the parts.
Hey, do you think, have you ever stayed in a relationship longer than what you wanted to because that person owed you money? You want to stay in a relationship because you want to get your money back?
I mean,
that is crazy. That is crazy. No.
Okay, well,
no.
Can you argue with somebody who owe you money?
Sure.
What do you mean?
They owe you money already, do you argue with them? Can you argue with them? Because if you argue, think about it. If you're arguing with them and they owe you money, they're gonna be like, I ain't giving this motherfucker nothing. They want to be like that, huh?
I'm gonna argue with him if
let me take you. Wait a minute, let me take you out the picture.
I can't hold
we
back.
Already know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We already know. Let's take Gina out the picture. We already know she gonna argue with him.
No.
We already know she gonna do that. Natalie said, "If I was broke when I was dating, so that's a no."
Natalie, you didn't pay at least one time to go eat. I'm just saying.
I've done that.
Under the romance.
I've done that.
Oh, Mary Ann did too. So I mean,
but
he came.
Again,
I was deadly sick. I was.
Don't do more than what you can do just to impress somebody, or you think that's gonna get that person to stay alone with you. I'm saying just that. Stay alone with you. Don't do it.
Okay.
I mean, that is buying somebody. I didn't want anybody to know what I had. I didn't want anybody to know I had anything. I'm broke down. I'm broke.
Gina, Robert broke down. He broke it down all right. Robert broke the wall down.
If y'all saw my post today, I said, look, just because you became successful, you got money and everything, act like you broke. Act like you starving, okay? Because that's when they're gonna come at you. That's when the vulture's gonna come at you, all right?
They treat you different.
They do treat you.
They will treat you different.
Yeah.
When I would drive my old raggedy truck,
Gina, come on now.
I would be treated differently, but let me pull out the Lexus. It's a whole different attitude.
And she got the drop top Lexus too.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
You're really in trouble.
SC430. I remember what she told me about it. Yeah.
She really.
I like that.
I'm driving the beater.
And wait a minute, and then tomorrow she'll get into the Range Rover. So Gina messed up all the way around. She messed up all the way around. And she ain't got
you don't have that truck no more, Gina?
She ain't got no beater.
No, I got a Land Rover.
That's a truck.
Yeah,
but it ain't.
I keep the truck. I have to have my truck. I got to get through the winter.
Yeah, it ain't that winter over. It's over. So let me ask y'all for a day. For a day. So in the scenario where the person came up and then left you, if you say they didn't leave and y'all always arguing, if you remind them that you helped them get to where they are, was it really ever helping them?
That sounds like you're going into regret and you met that person. You have to remind them that you helped them.
Or
it doesn't matter at
or
that
you
point.
you holding that over their head. I helped you get to where you are. So you can't do this. You can't do that.
Yeah.
It ain't even worth.
Well, then you shouldn't have done it because you didn't do it out the kindness of your heart. You shouldn't have done it.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that totally. Okay. Lewis said no, but but you have people saying, why don't you have it? Grandpa, you drive a truck. Ask your daddy for it. Yeah. So, does if you owe somebody money, and I think we asked this at the beginning, you owe somebody money, but you posting you at the Hilton eating dinner, you in Africa riding elephants, but you owe somebody some big money. Okay, are you wrong for that?
Yes, you
are. Dead wrong. Dead wrong.
Yes,
I might show up at Africa.
So your life's supposed to stop because you owe somebody money?
No, but you shouldn't have got it if you wasn't going to be a person of your word. You shouldn't have borrowed it if you wasn't going to pay them back. That's being a get over.
Right.
That's being a get. You're a get over.
Get over.
You can't borrow money from me and then you can't pay it back, but you can go to on a vacation where you spending tons of money, and here I am waiting on you to send my money back. No, that ain't even cool.
What up, Bobby?
Hey, Bobby.
I'm getting back to it.
Yeah, you didn't answer my question.
I was thrown off. What's up, Lanita?
Yeah.
So, Here's a good one. Here's a good question. So, if someone asks you for a loan, and you tell them no, and they're like, "Well, I loan so and so some money, blah blah blah," and you use
Oh
the.
my gosh.
Well, wait a minute, and then you say, "Well, hey, that's family." Is that a reason that you don't loan the other person, or is that an excuse?
First of all, I don't owe you any explanation.
Thank you. If
If
I
I
say
said
no, that's
no,
what it
it's
is.
no. I don't
Right.
have to give you an explanation why
I'm not gonna
I
sit there and
said
argue
no or
with
why I loaned somebody else and told you no.
you. Not gonna
Oh,
argue with you.
Hey Mo. Lewis said we got a classmate like that. Can't say any names. Yes, you can, Lewis. Lewis,
No,
we
you can't.
we
Don't do
name
it. Don't do
names
it,
on
Lewis.
this. We name names on this
Please.
show. We call them out. Felice said, "Good evening,
She's
good
cool.
people."
She's cool now.
Hey, Felice.
Bring
Nah,
them
y'all
out.
can't call them
Bring
out.
them out. Bring them out. Who, man?
You
What?
can't call them out.
Man,
But he
look.
can because Lewis is in the audience. He can if he wants to.
He said, "No."
Who is it, Lewis? Who
Lewis,
is
come
it?
on, man. I send you a Dope Living T-shirt.
Really? So all we gotta do
Yeah.
is squeal, Mo.
Right.
Call him out. Call him out. Natalie said I can do what I want with my money. Because
That's
she
right.
ain't broke no more.
So,
Natalie
Natalie.
is a
So Natalie,
is a
again, I'm going to
five-time.
ask the
Go ahead, man.
I'm going to ask the question, Natalie, one more time, one more again. Have you ever paid for a date's dinner? I wait on the answer.
Well,
I bet you she have paid for her husband. They've been together for I think 30-some years now. So I bet she's paid for his dinner before.
I'm ready to tell you she probably did.
Mo, she is a 5-time Distinguished Authors Guild Award winner. You think she ain't got no money to pay for her? Man, please.
I'm talking about all that nasty stuff she be writing all the time. Just nasty.
You said just nasty.
It is kind of nasty, ain't it?
Nasty.
Leave Natalie alone.
Police said bribery.
Doing her thing with the R in the romance.
Romance. Well, nasty.
Romance junkie.
I was playing
Romance.
Police. I wasn't really going to bribe Lewis to do that. I was playing. He gets shirt anyway. Lydia said, what if our assumption is incorrect? That person may have not paid for the dinner or trip that they're posting about. Okay. Natalie said, my husband, yes. I had a job by then. Okay.
All right.
Okay. But so Gina said we don't need, you don't owe them an excuse when that happens. Okay. Are you obligated though? So we come up, we successful. Are you obligated to fund your relatives who make bad decisions?
No, you're not obligated to fund anybody.
Okay, so
yeah, poor Glorilla going through that right now.
Oh, really? Yeah. If you you come up with somebody, you guys are both grinding, and you grew up, y'all was broke as hell together. And now you come up. Does success mean you now have to sponsor them?
You mean
no?
Not necessarily sponsor as help,
right?
Help anybody, but sponsor. I mean, I'm not going.
Most of the time. I'm sorry, Mo. Go ahead.
I'm not going. You're not going to have no stipend or anything like that from me. I help you out though. I figure if you just as if you're just as serious as I was, and we came up together, I ain't gonna be obligated to do nothing.
Right. I wouldn't call it obligation, but most.
That's what the R.
Hey, Felicia says
I wouldn't call it obligation.
You wouldn't?
You call it? Would you do it at will? It's like, okay.
I would, depending on what what type of friend they were. You see a lot of athletes and people that have made it that brought along friends with them that they had childhood friends because they helped them when they were struggling and trying to make it. So if that was the case, I would voluntarily help that person because they were there when I was trying to come up.
Yeah. Police said I bought drinks and dinners. It's a turn on to flip the script sometimes. Lewis makes a great point here too. He said, hell no, get it like I did. And I'll show you how to do it. Now that's cool. You can and if because I don't owe anybody anything because I did this myself. But if you want to do it, I can show you how to do it. Now, it may not be at the same, you may not get what I got, or you may get more, but I'm not giving you mine, okay? I'm not obligated to do that for you. I'm not even obligated to show you how to do it, all right? But I will. That'll be my gift to you, as opposed to, going in my pockets. Let me show you how I did it so you can do the same to somebody else too. You know what I'm saying?
How to fish.
Yeah, come on.
I'm gonna agree with you there. Yeah, show them how to fish.
Show them how to fish, man.
I'm bringing along them ones that was there for me. I'm bringing them along with me, because you don't find too many people like that.
That's
but
true.
Gina, you can help them more by showing them how to do it, as opposed to letting them ride on your back.
I wouldn't even say ride on my back, but I could probably find a position they could get in that could help me and them.
Okay.
Like
you gotta remember, Gina's used to being the job.
Yeah, like what's the comedian? I can't even think his name right now. Kevin Hart. He has a childhood friend that he brought along with that's his bodyguard. So he's not really taking care of him, but he helped him get up.
Well, he's taking care of him, but
he showed him how to do it.
Right. He taught him how to fish. Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, he's got 4 or 5.
Yeah, he does, and I would bring people along like that because, they stood by my side.
I gotta agree. I gotta agree with that for one reason. If you got folk that like me and Greg, we done grown up. Been in school together. We know each other. And one of us pop off, the other one is gonna help the other one pop off.
That's right.
Just automatically. But if it's just some nook from around the corner, and he just got on the daggone tail, on the bandwagon, and he think just because he just got on that he gonna go too. Ain't gonna happen.
And think about it, Jim. And again, going back to Lewis, that's a great point. I'll show you how to do it. Look, let's even us right here on DopelivenTV Live. Look at Jeff Rutherford. All right, we showed him how to do it.
Yep, we showed him how to do it,
and he's winning right now. We showed him how to do it. And that's all I'm talking about. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not gonna go in my pocket every time somebody wants something. I'm not doing it, okay? But I will show you how to get it. I'll show you what I did on how to get it. I'm not
thinking about Steve flying right now too. He's flying.
Steve, exactly. I knew Steve a long time when I told him back then, I got you. 20, 30 years later, here he is, thriving, okay? Thriving. So if we grew up broke together, I'm not your sponsor, but I will help you. You know what I'm saying? Can you say no without being told that you're selfish?
I wouldn't care.
Me neither.
Say what you want to say.
Do what you want to do.
You're not going to put a guilt trip on me, though. You're not going to put a guilt trip on me.
It is hard to say no to people. Well, it ain't hard. Y'all, know me, Jen. I say no in a minute. Okay. Lewis said, yeah. All right. Felice says, a person doesn't have to be a celebrity for someone to ask them for money. I look at it like this. I don't loan what I can't afford to lose. That's what we said earlier. On the flip side, the person who doesn't pay me back has sold themselves for that number, and it becomes a blessing to me, which is what we said earlier. Yeah, absolutely right.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah. Hey, count your blessings. You don't never have to worry about that person asking you for money ever again.
Nope.
There you go.
And they got to watch it. They got to cross the street when you coming down the street. You don't have to cross the street. They're the one that got to look over their shoulder.
So if they only call you when they need something, when they need you to take them somewhere, when they need money, when they need something, what are you to them?
A dependent.
Don't answer the phone.
I gotta admit, I had some friends that I could call in a heartbeat and they take, do it, but they know that I'm gonna reciprocate and they're gonna get their money back. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let's get a little bit. Let's get a little bit deeper, y'all. Would you?
Oh,
would
we
you
weren't
take a
deep yet.
No, this is deep. We were deep, but here's a whole different scenario now. If would you take a friend or family member to court over unpaid money if they owe you money?
No.
We could work that out.
Sometimes you can't work it out. What up, Chris?
Chris.
I'm taking them to court, bro.
Come on, I'm with you, bro.
Making sure
Hey, Chris.
hey, look, it can be $100. I'm taking you to court, and you got to pay the court fee.
Oh, cut it out. Cut it out. You know, the only reason why you take him to court is $100,000. $100 you ain't even. You spend that on the dinner.
But you know what's crazy? What's crazy is that I look at it. If I lend somebody some money, one, I only lend it if I got it. But I only lend people money, and if they don't give it back when they say they're gonna give it back, it just costs me that much to get you out of my life. That's all. That's how.
That's what I said. Isn't that what I said? Yep.
Yep.
Yep. You have to look at the bright side of it. You don't ever have to worry about that person asking you for money ever again.
Because they're gonna need you. They're gonna need you before you need them.
I'm putting it on the shirt. I told you you're gonna need me before I need you. That's gonna be on one of my shirts. I'm telling you, boy. And now the two people that said it, it's manifested. It's done. So if they, so you take them to court, okay, fine. But what if they turn around and say, well, you're defaming my name, defamation of character. If they sue you, is that friendship?
They can't sue me. They can't sue you over facts. They only sue you. They only can sue you if it's false or fake news.
Right. Defamation of character. That's what it means.
And when I lend money, I never give cash. I got a paper trail.
Me too.
Receipts.
Me too.
Receipts.
Oh yeah, I'm able to pull it up. I got receipts.
Okay.
Yes.
I need just a yes or no answer from each of y'all. Okay. You loan somebody some money. Do you do a paper contract? Yes or no?
No.
Depends on the amount.
Who it is, right?
That too. Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes, if it's a large amount, yes. If it's a small amount, no. I'm gonna send it PayPal or somewhere where I can have a paper trail, just like you said. I'm gonna have a paper trail.
But so my answer is yes, is because everywhere I send it, it's a paper contract trail that I have. Because when I put in the notes is lending, paying back on this day, because that's what they said.
Okay.
Especially if you're doing a cash app or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis said our classmate tried that knowing that they still didn't pay me back the first time. Okay, you got to tell me who this classmate
They don't forget they owe you money. Damn.
Got to tell me who this classmate
They ain't
is.
forget. Come on now.
Yeah. He need to hit that. He need to hit you up on a text or something. We need to know.
Hey, look. I got a question for y'all. Okay, you lend somebody some money. It's been a long time. You forgot you even lent it to them, and then you ask them for some money, and they give you some money. Mm-hmm. Are you supposed to pay that money back, or is that towards the bill that they owed you money on?
Oh, trust me. If I ask and I know I'm paid some, I done loaned them some money. They ain't getting it back. Thanks for paying me my money back.
I'm just jumping in, y'all. I want to jump in. Hey, Greg, can I borrow $100?
I owe you 10, so it's probably interest on that, bro. So, you got it.
So just cash up me but see, I thought my 10 went towards the crypto investment we did, so I was waiting a couple more years and was waiting on the big residual check.
Oh Lord have mercy.
The $10 residual check.
But see, here's the thing.
All the rich ones done pulled their money out of that mug.
But see, Steve asked me to come to his show Saturday and do something for him. I already know what he want me to do. So does that offset the $10?
See, that don't do that because I will pay you off of that.
Dang. Here you go.
Okay,
Family Feud.
Hey, look, he gonna pay you with your own money.
I know.
Shit.
Can't win on that one. So if it's
I
money really
I don't like when people say that though. If I don't have the money to pay you and I'm asking you to loan me some more money. Wait.
Oh no, you only get that once. No, you don't get a second chance. You didn't pay me back the first time. What makes you think you're gonna pay me the second time?
What makes you think you're gonna get a loan?
What's the saying? First time, shame on you. Second time, look, what George Bush say? It can't happen again.
Yeah, he couldn't say the rest of it.
Me. Well, he said she don't have hundreds of thousands of loans, so no. So Steve just popped on to call me out about the $10. Okay.
He did. He popped on and popped out.
You owe me $10. Pick, pop off.
That's my guy, man. Make sure y'all go check him out. If you're in the Gary or what area, he's got a show Saturday. Munster. He's got a comedy show for some people, elderly people.
I thought it was on. They moved the date. I thought it was on the 22nd.
On Saturday.
I thought so too. See, I knew I wasn't crazy, Chris. I said the same.
I thought they said the 22nd.
I said the same thing, and they told me I no.
The day of the 25th.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was the 22nd.
But the 22nd would have been what, Sunday?
Yeah.
I thought it was a Sunday.
He said Saturday. He always said Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it confused too.
Okay, here's another one. I just need a yes or no answer. A loan.
He just want us to shut up.
No. But here's a quick one. Loan or gift? Do you give loans or do you give gifts?
I don't give gifts.
Okay, say you asking us that?
Yeah, loan or gift?
Oh, gift here. Gift.
Yeah.
You know me.
Loan or
gift.
Steve?
No, I don't give gifts.
Loan or gift?
Only people.
Ask the question again. Would I loan a gift?
Loan or gift? Did you give me a loan or did you give me a gift?
Gift, because I don't expect nobody. It's a gift because I don't expect to get back.
I'm going to specify which one it is now.
You gonna specify?
So we'll understand. If it's a loan, I need it back.
I just say keep it all consistent, okay? Because if you're asking me for money, it's gonna be a gift. Because I know when people ask me for money, Chris knows, okay, it's gonna be they asking for thousands, they ask for 100,000, this and that. If I see your proposal and I see this and that, it's a gift, okay? Because you're not gonna pay it back, all right? It's a gift.
So I was a little short with the 100. Can I get a stack then, G?
No. I'm sure, Steve. You can have a stack. You family, all right. But part of the questions that you missed, okay? Family, is that a reason or excuse, okay? But if family says, okay, let me get that never happens, okay? Let me get because you this and that. Let me get $1,000. No.
No, that what?
My favorite word. Favorite word is
yeah, it's the way you word.
It ain't even the way you word. My favorite word is no.
No. Yeah, Chris, I think we learned that the same exact day.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's easier, family or friends. It's easier for you to go ask somebody else than me having to hurt you over some money.
Mm-hmm.
Especially that.
But what about when you have a family member that just pop up out of the blue and ask to borrow money?
I can't even make a finger.
Especially them.
Hey, Jana, when they pop out of the blue, I tell them my favorite color is red.
Yeah, I mean, I had a family member just all of a sudden call me up and ask me to loan them they car note money, and I'm like,
you lost your mind.
I said, you know what? You have 6 sisters and brothers. Get $50 each from each one of them.
No, you didn't.
So that's
when I turned.
It's only 4 people in life.
That's when I turned deaf, and I'd be like this with the hell no. I'm gonna find out how to say it. Hell no.
But don't it just blow your mind though that they just all of a sudden pick up the phone and ask you that though?
Yeah.
Look,
they don't ask me.
I
told them I'm disabled. I get disability. I ain't got nothing for you.
It's only 6 people in my life that can get that from me. That's my 4 kids, my mother, and my brother.
Look, man, I had
everybody else.
I had a relative just recently. A
relative
just recently did this to me, man. Relative, I ain't talked to this relative in 3 years, something like that. They'd be like, "Hey, Uncle Greg." Oh, I shouldn't have said Uncle Greg.
Oh,
anyway,
you done blew it now.
They said, "Hey, Uncle Greg."
Oh, you done blew it now, bro.
It was a niece of mine. She said, "Hey, Uncle Greg." I said, "Hey, what's up? Long time no hear from." Yeah. I was just thinking about you. Thinking about my favorite uncle. And in my head, it's like
they buttering you up. They butter on the popcorn.
But anyway, they threw it out there, and I said, "Nah, man, I can't do that." I said, "I don't even know you."
I don't even know you.
Uncle Greg, why you do me like that?
Look, I feel him. I feel what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. You did like Jesus.
I don't even know you though.
Depart from me, I know you not.
Like a nephew of mine, his birthday, his girl's birthday. I'm sorry, his girl's birthday was it came up. I think I told you about this when it happened years ago. But his girl's birthday came up. He calls me, "Hey, Uncle Greg." Yes. "Hey, Uncle Greg, I need a favor." "Okay, what's the favor?" He said, "Girl's birthday. I want to show her a real good time. Okay, I need $350 so I can take it to this nice hotel."
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling us that.
You know what? I don't even want to give my comment because I was going to say so. Mo, say the disclaimer again.
Well, let me finish the story first. Okay, let me finish the story. So he was like, he was giving me all the reasons why he needs to do this. We in good, blah 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 blah. I said, "Dude, you know what? I'm gonna give you that $350 on one condition." He was like, "What?" I said, "I hit it first."
Exactly. You ain't lying. You already knew what my mind was. That's why Greg said, "Stop, Steve." Yeah, because I was the same thing.
If I hit it first, man, that $350 yours, bro. Okay. But then I schooled him. I said, "Hey, man, look, you're grown man. You want to take your girl to a hotel, you have to have that money. Don't ask nobody."
That's right.
No, you're supposed to say,
yeah, she might as well know up front that he broke.
Head for half.
She may as well know up front that he broke.
Well, he might,
she might as well know what she getting.
I don't know, but she wasn't getting $350 hotel room. That wasn't.
What was he taking her to the Sibbers?
Dude, I don't know. No, they live. Well, I can't tell where they live at, but they don't live in they live somewhere else. I'll put it like that.
And we're gonna end that with this.
The views expressed on this Dope Living TV are not necessarily those of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. If you don't like it, get your own show.
Damn show. You keep leaving that out.
Well, I didn't say it. I got it on.
The views expressed on this Dope Living TV are not necessarily those of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. If you don't like it, get your own show.
I'll
I'm gonna put that on
the show. Damn show.
I'm gonna put that on.
Hey, I was about to say we need to go and just record it and have a button ready to push.
It sounded like he had a recording.
That is a recording.
I'm gonna put that on shirt too.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Just like the last
recording.
So I was yeah. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Steve.
Go ahead. Well,
no, I'm just about to say. Yeah, I said it, man. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay. Steve.
I ain't say nothing. Oh. Well, like you said, hey. Don't loan them. Don't loan nothing to somebody you expect to get back. Plain and simple.
Chris?
God is love. Love is God.
Love is God.
Yeah. My favorite word is no. And when you change the letters around, it's on. So you're gonna get fired on if I don't get my money. What I wanted to say was for my birthday when I was up in Dallas, I went to go see D.L. Hewley, and he had a comedian up there, and I bought one of his shirts. His shirts say, "I love the Lord, but I hate his kids." And that's gonna be my new saying. That's gonna be my new saying. That's my new saying.
Did you check out the restaurant up in Dallas?
That's deep.
No, I didn't get a chance to, bro. I was gonna hit you up. I'll be back up there in about a month, so I'm gonna get the name and check it out.
Hey, Chris, and while you're up there, tell them we coming up there. We want to use the spot for the relationship roundtable.
Okay, most definitely.
Don't you have a spot, Chris?
In Dallas?
And not in Dallas.
No.
No,
Not
I
in
got
Dallas.
a
I'm
spot.
talking about in Vegas.
Steve. Yeah, I got a spot in Vegas for sure.
No, I got a spot in Dallas.
Okay, we got Dallas, we got Vegas. We're gonna do the relationship roundtable in both cities. Okay, Mo, what you got?
This what I got.
What the man? If you don't get your
Get away from me. Now, I'm actually
What the
pretty
hell
good about.
just
I'm
happened?
pretty good about helping folk out. Again, I'd rather teach them how to fish though, than to just give them the fish. In other words, I'd rather teach them how to make the money than just give them the money.
And if they're
That's me.
insistent, slap them with the fish. If
Yeah.
they're insistent, if they keep bucking you, just slap them.
Fish.
Damn fish.
Fish slap 'em.
Mhm.
Yeah, fish slap.
It's like they already want their fish cooked and clean, cooked, all that when you hand it to them.
Mm.
Right.
That sounds familiar. Dude got a dude named Peter got that done for him, didn't he? Yeah.
What you got, Gina?
Don't ask me for any money.
Okay.
Period.
No.
Okay. Hey, you know what, Steve? I got something for you, man. You can use this joke. Use this joke at your show. There was a newlywed couple, and they were getting ready to celebrate their nuptials. Okay, they got married and they went to the hotel and popped the champagne. The guy starts, they start getting undressed. The guy gets undressed. The lady, he looks at his feet and says, "Dang, what's wrong with your feet?" They all gnarled up in his head. He said, a long time ago, he had toe main poisoning. Trying to be funny, right? Trying to be cute. Had toe main poisoning. Okay, it's only and it's a disease that only affects the toes. Okay, say, all right, cool, no problem. So took his pants off, and she looked at his knees, and she said, "What happened to your knees? They look terrible." He said he had measles. Okay, not measles, measles. He said, and it's something that only happens at your knees. Okay, it's bad disease, and trying to be cute. Okay, so finally he gets to the point. He takes his pants off, he in his drawers. Okay, she said, "Don't tell me you have small cocks."
Smart. That's a good one.
Hey, that is better than G always came with. I give you that one.
That's a good one.
Hey, I maybe could do something with that verb. I mean, Chris.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Fix it up, man. But look, man, before we get out of here, tomorrow's Rachel's Dr. Rachel.
Nuggets.
Rachel L. Gary. She's got the CEO Nuggets, okay? She's going to send me that question of the day to be in the post when we put it up there, okay? But do not forget, Distinguished Authors Guild now is taking submissions for their books and trying to make y'all famous. All right, y'all. All right, make sure that you go through, and we're gonna, I'll put the flyer up, but we're gonna talk about it in depth on a future show, so that everybody can get their books in there, get heard, get seen, get mentored, and just network till you fall out. All right, so we can have chicken cocks. Anyway,
chicken cock.
The
needles and chicken cocks.
Needles and chicken cocks. Okay. And man, don't forget, man, we were talking about this, but look, the relationship roundtable's got the tickets are selling. We need y'all to come out there and hang out with us, all right? Tell what's going on in your relationships, and we get a chance to meet some people, talk to some people. This is going to be the first leg of that tour. Like I said, we talked to Steve. Steve going to talk and get us in Dallas. We talked to Chris. He's going to get us in Vegas. We got some people talking in Atlanta. We got it going, okay? We're winning here on DopelivenTV Live, but the Relationship Roundtable, the first one is on March the 21st, Saturday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. $10 to get in. They got drinks there. I ain't paying for them. And they got food there. I ain't paying for it, okay? But still in establishment, go there, support them, support the drink, support the food, okay, and have a good time talking about things that you might want to know about your relationship. It might help, okay? DopelivenTV Live, that's what we do. I pressed the wrong button, that's why that came up. Anyway, all right, tomorrow it's the relationship. Not right.
Rachel, go great.
CEO Nuggets.
Right.
So much going on.
Hey, G. Before we get off, Before we get off, did you ask them when people ask you for money and then they got on new stuff?
Yeah, we had that.
Yeah. New stuff,
Going on trips,
vacations,
safaris and stuff.
all that. All
you know,
that.
Got on red bottoms.
Stop it.
Yeah, we talked about that too. Go ahead and give your thought on that real quick.
I ain't got no thought on that. They clothes become my clothes.
Yeah.
Put them out there.
On site. I take everything but the drawers and the socks. I take everything but the drawers and the socks.
Hey,
look here. You got 10 seconds to get out of all them clothes.
You remember the movie Superfly, the revamped movie Superfly?
Yeah.
With the and the guy came in, he owed him some money. He took his Lamborghini, man. He said,
"Hey, you go get the keys to my car."
Yeah. Took the Lamborghini. It's mine now.
Yep.
Give me my money back. You can have it back. I don't want your car. I don't even like your car, but it's mine now. And he drove out of there. He had all his friends around. Okay, be careful, y'all. If you owe, Go ahead. That's it. We don't borrow here, y'all. Never be a borrower or a lender. Neither.
Suddenly he can't talk.
Right. Nothing.
You can understand nothing you said.
I was about to say, what this AI?
He took his voice
That's
away.
not so intelligent artificially.
I don't know if he's stuck, but I guess it's time to end the show, huh?
No, there you go. There you go.
Look like the AI.
There you go.
I thought it was a 7-Up commercial. Go ahead.
All right, bro.
Whether in the house or outside, you know that we gon' do it. Make a wrong decision, turn around and still get through it. When you say the name, you know it's us and what we doing. So turn it on and let the bass get booming.